Greetings, everyone. We are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. Thank you so much for joining us. Before we get started, make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. Again, make sure you go to dynastymirror.com, buy some merchandise, buy some books. Also, please join our email list. Please subscribe to our email list so you guys can stay up to date in regards to what's going on with Dynasty Mirror, the brand, and me, myself. I know people are enjoying the morning motivations. I'm glad you guys are enjoying that. So, subscribe, join the email list so you guys can receive more of that and continue to receive it. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the content. Again, like, share, and subscribe to the content as well. So today's topic, Fitzgerald should be joining us here shortly. We are going to be speaking on, again, college football. All right. Now, before we even go there, so in the chat room, I'm going to put it in the chat room right now, everybody. In the chat room is my Carrot Bars affiliate link. Go ahead and sign up as an affiliate, and I will give you a call, and we will get you guys up and running. Let me go ahead and place that in the chat room right now. So go ahead, sign up as an affiliate, and I will get you a call, give you a call, and we'll get you guys up and running. But you have to think about it. So we'll use University of Georgia, my alma mater, Sanford Stadium. We'll use that as an example. All right. So Sanford Stadium holds over close to 100,000 people, right? So within Sanford Stadium, you have a lot of contractors that keep that machine running. All right. Again, you have a lot of contractors that keep that machine running. I mean, everything from field service, field maintenance, hell, the referees. Gerald Stevens.
Hey, Prince Dynasty Mirror, man.
Hold on. Yeah, we're live, just to let you know.
Okay. So, hello, everyone. Happy Sunday to you.
Yeah. So we're just we're speaking on the today's topic, Gerald, is how the service industry is going to be rocked if there's no college football. I mean, you got to think about everything from. So I'm using Athens because that's a real school. That's compared to Tuscaloosa. That
is true. That is true. You guys are
that community college they got in Tuscaloosa called University of Alabama. That community college they got over there.
It is true. You guys are a real school, real.
So what we're discussing is, I mean, everything from hospitality. So game day. That weekend comes in from Thursday night through Sunday morning. Those hotels are booked. That's going to be affected. You mentioned downtown, like downtown Athens, where everybody hangs out at. Downtown Athens, the bars, the clubs, all of that. That's going to be affected. Again, from the food services. I know some of these stadiums. One of our competitors when I was at Centos was Airmark. So Airmark does food services as well outside of uniforms and everything else. That's going to be affected. So think about if you work for Airmark right now. I mean, what are you going to do? As far as the food services division, that's going to be affected. Everything from security contract, that's going to be affected.
Right.
Field maintenance. Sometimes they bring in third parties, or sometimes they might have it at the school level. That's going to be affected. Even if they're not hiring a third party, you got to tell your people, like, look, I mean, there's nothing to clean. Cleaning services, the third party cleaning services.
Yeah, you left off the sponsorship there too. Like if they go to those press boxes, those real nice seats that in Tuscaloosa, Athens, Auburn.
Nice seats in Tuscaloosa. Nice seats. Do y'all even have a nice seats in Tuscaloosa?
I'm going to give you a day. I'm going to let you.
Nice seats in Tuscaloosa.
I'm going to give you your day, man. I'm going to give you your day, and I'm going to let you just sit around there, Talk about Alabama. You do all you can, ladies and gentlemen, the reason this conversation is important, and for some of those say, okay, you have three categories of people listening to us right now. First of all, you have people who like sports, people who have no interest in sports, people like my middle brother, he can care less. So they're one of three people.
Hold on, did your middle brother go to Morehouse?
My youngest brother went to Morehouse. My middle brother went to Syracuse.
Okay, never mind. I'll go ahead.
No. So, sports pumps a huge amount of money in the U.S. and global economy. I mean, a lot of cottage industries are built around that. It's a reason why they can pay a 24-year-old $504 million over 10 years.
That's crazy.
No, that's the market.
Right.
That's the market. I mean, more power to him. If he's able to secure that based on his skill, and that's what the market is paying for his particular skills. It's crazy for those who are not getting that. It's great that advertisers are willing to pay television networks to promote their products and promote their brands, and in turn, the athletes and coaches and everyone else gets a percentage of that. That's great, but also the industry that's rising up around it, the supporting industries, like I would say. Some people.
Oh, Fitzgerald, here's another one. I'm sorry to cut you off. If you make shoulder pads, mouthpieces, jerseys, football cleats.
Who was that? Rydell is the helmet maker for football.
There's Rydell. There's it starts with an S. It's so I forgot, man. It's been so long.
Okay.
I forgot.
Mazzillo cleats.
Mizuno. No, Mizuno don't make football cleats.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's soccer.
Okay. It's just so many companies are far as with that depend upon that notoriety that team bring. For example, in a lot of the college uniforms, you're going to see like that swoosh symbol. Well, we all know to be the universal symbol of Nike.
Right. Nike is like, we talked about that. The how they interviewed employees and the CEO came back that he thought from what he interpreted would be the best interest. Wanted to be laid off.
in your voice, hey buddy, and y'all just love the company so much, y'all want us to lay y'all off. and you know what? It was tough. It was hard. Yeah. We're gonna listen to y'all because we family here, Now make sure our executive team get their multi-million-dollar bonuses. That really happened. Neiman Marcus is some of these companies get ready to liquidate it. In they pay the top level executives a couple $1 million in bonuses. Far as with that, ladies and gentlemen, this thing has ramifications. The ramifications just practically unparalleled. Now, if we're not even counting the airline industries, how do you think all those athletes get back and forth? Okay, charter bus industries. Right. I mean, it's multiplied billions of dollars at risk here, all over seasons, all over games that go on somewhere along the line, practically all year. You have football, then you have the NHL hockey, which I'm a big fan of.
I think they're starting back up. So, I think so. Baseball, in fact, baseball is supposed to kick off next week again. So
I hope so, because I really enjoy baseball. We had the Tampa Bay Rays down here, and so I really enjoy seeing that. But then again, they're also giving some people the options that the opt out, Prince Amir.
Your boy, one of the basketball players, I forgot his name, Victor Aladi. I'm gonna mispronounce his name. They told him that if he don't show up, he ain't getting paid. You look it up. In fact, I'll find an article.
Well, the most better depend on how his contract is wired. Remember, the big print giveth and the small print taketh away. Now, but you have, okay. Let's just say, for example, of our forum, athletes like Dynasty's little brother, Russell Westbrook, played with Houston. Athletes like look Russell Westbrook up. Y'all going to see the resemblance of him. Athletes like LeBron James, or maybe what's his name? Gosh, I can't think of it. Well, there are certain class of elite athletes that they are so diversified and they have so many millions coming in from other places like that because they're diversified in their income. It's not going to really hurt them as much as it will, a lot of the other people who are not diversified. In other words, they have other streams of income, multiple streams of income, as you can call it. For example, the late great Kobe Bryant, he was huge investing in technology stocks.
Right.
He would set up. He would use his salary and he'll put that out to make him real nice returns. You guys ever heard of vitamin water?
Yeah.
Mr. Bryant was one of the early investors in that. Oh. It's a little wonder his widow's worth $600 million. The man was smart with his money. Obviously the Lakers, they're going to put a bust up there with him, and he'll probably have one out in the forum, right in the courtyard, along with Magic Johnson, Jerry West, to name a few. But the Lakers are not going to send Vanessa Bryant earnings from him anymore. Even though he built the franchise that Jenny Buss owns, pretty much more profitable than what it was. So she reaps all the benefits as far as for that, and rightfully so. She's the owner. And so we're talking about with sports. Why is sports so important? Well, Bro Prince Amir and I are football fans, not just important because of that, but because of so many people are dependent upon those economy. So many people are dependent upon that those cottage industries. Some restaurants make or break their years, just off football season. Some restaurants aren't going to be able to survive. Just surround up here. I know, like you go to Athens and Tuscaloosa, and I think LSU's in Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge, pretty good sized city.
Yeah.
Columbus, Ohio. That's where Ohio State is. It's a pretty good sized city. But if you use the home state where I'm from, Alabama, we have Auburn, Alabama. Period. Tuscaloosa is not all that big. It's growing, but Auburn is like a postage stamp. But you see all these maybe a little hospital there, Southeast Medical Center, and you see a couple restaurants and a station. Then all of a sudden you drive a little bit, boom, there's Auburn University. And how much income that pumps in that community is practically unparalleled. I never had the pleasure going to Athens. I don't know what size city it is, but I do know. Never been there.
You haven't been in a real city yet.
I'll give you this day. I'll let you go. Go ahead and have it.
You haven't been to a real college town yet.
Evidently, I have not.
That's why you're so obsessed with this Tuscaloosa place. You haven't been at it.
I wish you could have met me to guide me the errors of my ways before I decided to get it. So yeah, but it's big time business, ladies and gentlemen. Corporate sponsors. Schools stand to lose way more money than they're paying out. See and then so they're like everybody else. They're really like the rest of us. They need to diversify their income. They need to have revenue constantly coming in, and they have athletic programs, and they have a lot of people who are dependent upon them for their livelihood. So they're just like us. They have to, just because something is a big institution doesn't mean that they don't need income.
Right.
Just because someone is even rich or have a lot of money or wealthy, you have a continuous stream of money coming in. That's the key. It's continually coming in. If that stream is disrupted, you're in trouble. You better have reserves in order to deal with stuff. Now, in order to deal with the things now, the stadiums, Prince, Amir, Tuscaloosa, Athens, Auburn, and any other. Pick your favorite college. They're going to say, "Yeah, man, we understand what's going on. Y'all got our property taxes."
Right.
But man, dog, man, I sure hate y'all. I sure hate y'all. Y'all do that. Dog, we're doing about $60,000 a month for the electric bill. What we gonna do about this?
Right.
Okay. You trying to get the opening day? Man, I hate y'all ain't sold no tickets. Bulldog Nation, those stands got to still be clean. Mold and mildew setting in. After all, there's a pandemic coming on. You can't have your stuff. You see, we still got to be paid.
Right.
So it always has come down to me. Either you have the money or you do not. Either you have the money or you do not. It's very simple with me. I saw that from a young boy. What lack of resources could do. And I hated being on the end of lack of resources. So as companies have to get their financial house in order and make sure they keep it in order, so much you also have to get your financial house in order and keep it in order. Ladies and gentlemen, the world has changed. The world has changed, and it will never go back to exactly the way it was. It's changed. Now for those that say like, well, the good old times and good times and stuff like that, that's in the past. You can't get hung up on that. You have to deal with the market in the future. As far as I'm sorry. You have to deal with the present, how it is now. You have to deal with the cards that you have been dealt. Been dealt some cards like, maybe you were unfortunate that to get fired from your job. I'm not going to use these silly fluff words like downsize or outsize. No, you're out of a job. You're out of an income, and so maybe you survived that, which is great. But nevertheless, if you don't prepare, if you don't look the build incomes outside your job, what's to stop the next crisis? What are you going to do about that? And the next one after that, and the next one after that. I have said that when I was younger and much more immature than I am now, one of my problems was I didn't really think I was. I was very immature, but I didn't think it was. See, I have a very strong will, so I don't figure. So my mind was, no matter what I'm thrown into, I can get out, and I'll always find a way to get out. I still think like that right now, but that 25-year-old kid and this 55-year-old man, we're two different guys. I still have that dominable will, but I have much more wisdom now. Meaning, back the 25-year-old kid, he had one way. He was going to get this gold, and that's the way it is. He didn't see anything else. If something happened at gold, it just paralyzed him. He was all depressed. The 55-year-old man right now, I still have those goals, but I also have contingency plans. If something happens, if something deviates me from my course, which I have learned living on God's earth, the things like that often happen more so than what you realize. You don't give up the goal, necessarily. You adjust the methods for achieving a goal. So usually what I have saw that people, the most thing that put people in real perplexing situation besides relationships is finances. And either they have either A, they don't have enough, B, they're not making what they have work for them, or C, they don't know how to hold on to it. They don't know how to minimize the taxes. So it's getting extracted for it. When I first came to Atlanta back in 1997, Princess Di had got killed, so I remember that. But 1997, well, when I was in Atlanta, I saw for the first time what real flashing means. A lot like Atlanta has the illusion that you have a lot of wealth, and there's some wealthy people there. There's some wealthy people there, but the most part of people are credit strong. Credit and cash strong is two different things. In other words, they can give the illusions of have the big house, and they can give the illusions they have wealth, and they can give you the illusions of something. And many cities practice this model all over the world right now. But it really comes down to something really, really hits, and like that 2008 financial crisis, Prince Amir. A lot of people is losing their homes and losing their assets because why? They wasn't cash strong. So what I'm trying to talk with, get yourself not cash strong, because this is another thing that's metamorphosed me. We're trying to teach you guys to get yourself asset strong, assets, stuff that's going up in value, and we're trying to get you assets in order to get you assets in order to get you assets. Now we here at Carrot Bars, yeah, we save in gold. That's all we do. We save in gold and get paid for other people of doing the same thing, create a residual income by telling people the same thing. But I haven't stressed enough this point right there. I think some of you really not, some of you really, no, this is my fault. Not some of you, this is my fault. I have dropped the ball over the last couple of months by not emphasizing what I mean by that. Okay, Prince Amir and I get a residual income as the efforts of what we do and what our team does around the world. But what I want you to focus on, okay, build your cash flow, build your Carrot Bar business. No, save your gold, get paid in euros, but let's concentrate on putting that residual income to work in another income that's going to bring you another stream. For example, I could go on to Zillow and I can look at land in Sierra Leone, Freetown, Sierra Leone. I can look right here from Tampa. I can look here down in Tampa also. I can look at tax liens, see how much money I have with that. I can call up an associate, Mr. Fabian Peterson. I could tell him, you know what? Hey, look, here's about $200 something for your time. I need you to look at these 5 properties and stuff like that. Or no, I need you to look at these 2 properties for $200. Evaluate, see if this is a good buy for me. See what I need to do. Because I believe in paying men. I don't believe in getting something for nothing. I say, okay, Fitzgerald, this is a good deal, or I'll stay away from it. Then I'll say, okay, what else do I do? Get me a couple houses. My cousin plays that game very well. He's also a Carrot Bar affiliate with me. He owns a trekking company, and he also has a very nice real estate portfolio. So I could use that. I could use my gold business. I got a residual income coming in there. I can start getting in tax liens houses. Maybe Prince Amir, as he has boots on the ground, he's traveled over Africa more than me. Maybe he say, Fitzgerald, there's 100 hectare farm over here that I see good potential at. I think it's something you really want to consider investing in. So okay, well, you got boots on the ground, man. I trust you. What's the numbers? What's the projections? What's the profitability? What are the terms? So, well, okay, well, that means that then now we said, okay, we got that. Okay, what do you plan on doing with it? Well, you remember how you used to talk about that bookstore and that cigar cafe? I want to build a couple of those. And I want to have a buildings, that you on one side of the property, I'm on the other, and we're living on the property. We develop a nice mixed community development with stores or shops, and this is what it's going to take. That's another income. But the important thing is, you use a residual income to create another residual income. Just don't depend on, you got residual income, whoopee, but you want to have income streams, not a income stream. Most of the people have their income streams. It's basically through their job. That's why you see all the craziness right now, because if something happens to that job, guess what? Their income is gone. If their income is gone, then you read about, well, 23 million Americans could soon be facing foreclosure. My heart goes out to them. I lost my home in foreclosures. I know the pain of that. It'll turn your world upside down. Bar none. It has the propensity to destroy your family. It will turn your world upside. I mean, no doubt about it. So I know the pain of that. So I know the pain of losing the business because you didn't have enough customers coming in and you didn't have enough revenue to come in. But I'm not making light of this. But what I know right now, I much get out and rather do something like create a Carrot Bar business while I'm working on my job, which is exactly what I did. Create a saving gold, increases my wealth, and to get paid by residual income, which is also going to increase my wealth. I had a contact of an affiliate, and I'm not going to name her name. She sent me an email last night and said, I have a few questions. And number one, why should I join Carrot Bars as opposed to any other program like this? And I told her, well, first of all, I typed her back an email. I said, well, first of all, no one is doing no one has the business model nor the compensation model like Carrot Bars. All you're simply doing is just taking a portion of your cash, whatever you deem necessary and whatever you want, whenever you want, and you're registering a free account. You take your cash and you put some of it in gold. Why do you want to do that? Gold is continually going up. Gold is at $1,800 an ounce right now. When I started, it was back like a $1,160. Okay, so I made money just by holding, and the gold is actually yours. The gold is actually in your hands. Number two, it's in 149 countries, and you run a global business off a cell phone. Please don't let that go over your head. You run a global business off a cell phone. Okay, you're able to create residual income. She said, well, how long have you been in? About 5.5 years. What's the exit plan for Carrot Bars? Meaning like, how soon can I get my money back? So you can get it back right away. You take your gold and sell it, whatever you want to do. It's your business. And then the final question. Let me think. The final question was, okay. Let me see. We have the thing. Okay. How long you been in? Why should I get in Carrot Bars? What is your exit plan? And once we ask those questions, we'll say, hey, just go ahead and look at the realmoney.info. If you decide you want to register your free account, get back to the lady who invited you to the stream, and look and just go ahead and make a decision. But nothing's mandatory. If you want to create a higher level income, get one of the tax deductible business packages that comes with gold. See, it's not so complicated. It's not complicated. We run into questions with people because people don't have the knowledge that Prince Amir and I have. For example, I heard it's a scam. I heard they're being investigated. I heard this. I heard that. I heard this. I heard that. And meanwhile, I've heard them too. All I know is I've been going on 6 years. I've still been getting paid from it. I built a global business. I have a young man, one of mine at Prince Amir's affiliate. He wants to do a stream with me. He's out in Australia, and I'm going to be on 11 o'clock at night. You know what the thing is? He's like, hey, Mr. Fitzgerald, I just want to tell your story because you're really special. No, I'm not. I'm not special. It's nothing special for me. Just a man from a small town in Southeast Alabama, less than 100 people. Nothing special about me. And one thing I can say different about me, I long to be free. I long to have the ability to control my own economic future. And the older I've grown, the more I realize I can't do that without owning my own business. I can't do that without having my income not really dependent upon a job, but I can't do that with a cap on my income and my time. So that's what we do at Carrot Bars. We register our free account. Free account can simply be it could take about 7 minutes. How do you register your free account? Mr. Amir's link is strolling down at the bottom there.
It's in the chat room as well.
So you register your free account. Okay. And I want to emphasize the word free. I was reluctant to do that, Prince Amir, and I've been pulling away from that because to me, free. Some people, when they hear free, they think they don't have to do anything. It kind of cheapens it, but the opposite is totally true. Understand this: everyone on planet Earth needs a gold saving account. Right. Okay, everyone on planet Earth needs a gold saving account. Okay, so it takes you about 7 minutes to do it. Once you fill out the 2-part registration form, you're going to get an email from Carrot Bar saying welcome, and you just verify your account. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what done happened with a click of a mouse. You can set this thing up faster than you can a dang Facebook account. Instantly, you have a home-based business in 149 countries. Instantly, you're able to acquire gold for yourself Okay. Instantly, you are able to build up a residual income by telling other people who acquire gold for themselves. Instantly, you're able to leave your income and the wealth that you have built with your team through your efforts, and along with mine and Mr. Amir's efforts helping you, along with the wealth builder system helping you, you can leave that wealth to your beneficiaries. When I say that wealth, I'm not talking about like a life insurance. Let's just say you build this thing to 6 figures a month, and there was a person that did that, and he's gone from this earth, and his family still gets that. Okay, and let's just say you have your business. Now the beautiful thing about your business, you automatically have a home-based business that you can realize the tax benefits of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest detriment to your wealth is taxes.
All right.
If you doubt it, go down there and remember your Monopoly games where you have to, go to jail or $200 in taxes. Remember that while you were trying to build your portfolio. Question: did you want to land on a tax column or did you not? You usually want to land like on the far side of the board where Park Avenue and Wall Street and all those kind of things were. But so taxes, you have to minimize your taxes in order to realize wealth. Even if you have built wealth, but if you don't have proper tax strategies in, the government is just going to politely and slowly and sometimes violently take it from you because you don't have anything to offset it. And so I am a firm advocate that you need to run your home like a business. And the name of a business is to make money, make a profit, not to have fun, not because you're bored, not because you want something to do. If the business is not making money, it is a hobby. You want to serve society? Great. You want to do that, give back? Great. Not knocking that. Fine. Okay. Do what you want to do. But most people who we share this with, they need income. And so how do we do that? We build an e-commerce business through Carrot Bars. What do you mean an e-commerce business? You run a global business by way of your cell phone. There are no employees. You run your own business. There is no minimums and maximums that you have to purchase. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. I don't know why in the world you would do that. Okay, but we have something to do. You don't have to worry about buying gold and reselling it like a lot of other platforms work. You get some juice and stuff like that. You sell 3 bottles, you keep 1. We deal with gold. Everyone in practically the world over knows what gold is. Gold is money. Okay. Now you have business partners, not employees. Now, Prince Dinas Amir is a business partner of mine. It's his team, who is my team, are business partners. They are autonomous. We have systems that help you win, and we can show you how to build wealth. But if you're like one of those people who said, well, you know what, Mr. Fitzgerald, I'm cool. I got my hand on the pulse. I don't build great business before. I know exactly what to do. I don't need your help. We're going to give you a blessing. You'll come back to us. Because after you crash and slam your head on the ground because you don't know what you're doing, you'll come back to us. See, right. There's a system how you have to build. You may be very good at a dentist. You may be very good at a lawyer. You may be very good at, very good at your chosen profession, teaching. But when it comes to this, we have a system called Wealth Builders that makes you very good here. In business, there's 2 things that's going to cause you to fail. Number 1, lack of capital. Or you're undercapitalized. It's going to do something with money, or you don't have enough liquidity. So it's going to have something to do with finance. Number 2, lack of knowledge. You don't know how to avoid the pitfalls. See, when you're in business, sometimes oops, or I'm sorry, that's a couple $1,000s. That's a couple $1,000 or major financial blunder. For example, you guys see that nice shirt that Prince Amir has on, Africa is the Now. I wished I would have wore mine.
Go to dynastamir.com, guys. Go to dynastamir.com and go grab your shirt. And also my affiliate links in the chat room. Click on the affiliate link, Karatbar's affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate, and we're going to get you guys up and running. Go ahead for sure.
Okay, let me tell you how critical that is. Africa, Africa. Okay, Prince Amir goes out. He said, "I want this design." He sent the thing. He spells it AFKICA. He clearly made a mistake. He didn't realize. They sent it back. Prince Amir, okay, have you proofread the things? Are you fine? Yeah, it's cool. Everything cool. And then he said, "Well, run me production. Give me 1,000 shirts. I got to get them out right now. I already got 800 special orders ready to go.
Ready to go.
Okay. And so let's just say he has that concept, or let me put it like this. Let me change the concept. Dynas, here's something for you.
Right.
You can specialize these shirts. You can put like Sierra Leone is the now. Congolese is the now. You can put a very country who you're trying to target when you start going up in there. Let's just say you spare Congo or DNR. Let's just say that you spell that DRK, and you want to market that, and then I'm going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, and so they call you up and say, okay, Prince Amir, what's your order? I need 400 of those, and I need it special delivery right now. Okay, so they say, okay, it's going to take 3 weeks. Okay, here's the proof. Do you approve it? Yes, go ahead and get with it, man. Stop talking to me. I need my shirts. Okay, so he gets back. Democratic Republic, DR is seen as DRK. Like, no. It's supposed to be DRC. This is wrong.
Did you approve it?
Hear me. Did you approve it? Yeah, but I thought you. Okay, Prince Amir, we need $7,500 for what we did. We did our part. Can he put that product out there, or does he has to go back and pay another $7,500 to correct his error?
You got to pay $7,500.
This is what I mean. But someone, hey, you looking? Are you looking for any extra ways to make money? Yeah, great. Okay, take a look at this business video, therealmoney.info. I'm going to get back to you in 30 minutes, and and you're going to like something you see. Okay, you call back. Hey, did you watch the video? Heck yeah. You see an opportunity for yourself? Heck yeah. Let's go ahead and get your free business account started. Incidentally, the website is free for you anyway, so it's going to pay for all your marketing, all your analytics, and all your team statistics. That's all included. And so someone said, well, okay, I'm getting gold, but and I'm talking to someone, man, all of a sudden I put this time in this person right now, and they're not doing anything. It ain't cost you anything, it costs them. See, your business can still keep growing. I mean, I made those t-shirts wrong. Okay, great. You can still write it off on your taxes.
You're gonna have 700 t-shirts that are misspelled.
You can still write it off on your taxes. You might decide you want to use them clean your car, but nevertheless, you was getting for business. Prince, I'm not playing. This is the way the wealthy do it. They figure out a way to flip their losses into a gain. Okay, just because the t-shirts are spelled wrong like that don't mean I can't do anything. That can't mean I couldn't make anything else. I'm not going to eat that loss. I'm going to figure out some way to write that off. Okay, that's what you can do with a business. You can turn losses into gains. In other words, all this money you keep spending, like on your cars with mileage and with food, if you're and lunches and going out and things like that. Without a business, that's all on you. If you have a business, these can all be considered business expenses. So it's critical that you put yourself in position to win financially. There's more ways to winning financially than just making money. As I said it a few times, my father taught me, anybody can get a woman, anybody can get a husband, anybody can get a house, anybody can get a car. The question is, can you keep it? Can you keep it? So if you're having money and you're just earning money and earning money and earning money and earning money, and you're going ahead and working, understand as a regular W-2 employees, you're going to pay about 40% of your income at the end of the year.
Right.
In taxes. Let me and another thing, let me go ahead and kill this sacred cow. If you're sitting at the end of the year waiting for an income tax check to come, by there, you have done it wrong. You have done it wrong. Miss Alice Brokey taught me that, when I was in my early 30s. And she said, Fitzgerald, I don't want a refund because I'm not going to give the government a tax-free loan for the year. That's what you're doing. You want to, what you want to break out is zero taxes or if zero taxes or not getting any type of refund back, because what that money can be used for you. That money can be used for you and your household. It's not for you to sit up there and wait. Okay, I'm going to get this tax refund, then I'm going to be able to get a business package. I'm going to get it. No, you're doing it wrong. But if you don't have a business, if you don't have something that allows you to write much more of your taxes off, yeah, you better be waiting for that income. Carat bars, the largest distributor of small gram gold increments anywhere in the world. Okay, when I say gold, small gram gold increments, that's exactly what I mean. We could deal with everything from 0.1 gram of gold. Diane, I don't have my gold on me for the moment. Or 0.1 gram of gold. That little note right there that Prince Amir is holding, that's actually 0.1 gram of gold. Probably about like less than $7 US. You can also get a 1 gram gold card. That is actually 1 gram of gold. Okay, 2.5 grams or 5 gram gold cards. Ladies and gentlemen, don't believe me? Go on to goldprice.org and see what gold has been doing. See what it's doing right now as we speak. Okay, so you want to acquire as much gold as you can, fast as you can, and you want to hold it. You don't want to sell it. That's going to be for your great grandchildren. That's going to be for your estate up there. Okay. The second thing is, you're telling other people. And you're benefit. Hey, how you doing, son? Good. Haven't seen you in a while. See, you interrupted my thing, man. I just want to love you, little buddy. Thank you for making your appearance. Good to see you.
Massive.
You're just going ahead and acquire. You're acquiring assets. See, that's what it is. You're acquiring assets. You have to think wealth. And the wealthy think in terms of assets, not in wages. Assets is going to eventually free you because they're going to keep going up. Gold is a tier 1 asset. Now other things I named too, but for the sake of this, we want to do gold. It's free to join. Diane and I happen to love Chick-fil-A. Nice little restaurant over here in the States.
Went twice on Friday.
What's that?
I went twice on Friday.
Yeah.
I think I was on the phone with you when I was there. One of the times.
you was, and then afterwards, I think I went too. But if you want to start like a Chick-fil-A, buy into one of those franchise, if you're fortunate enough to get that, depending on what location you are, it costs $800 to $1 million between land and everything else and startup costs. You got to hire employees, you got to buy from the franchise, you got to do all that. Great, you're buying a system. It's pretty much guaranteed to win. Now you're buying a system. Check this out. Now these are the ultimate words. Buying. You're registering for free for a global business that deals with gold in 149 countries that you run from a cell phone. If you just depended on the efforts of you and your team, you can make residual income. Now, if you can make residual income like once a month, or 5 times a month if you get a tax deductible business package. Business package can be anywhere from VIP, which is like 4,900 euros, gold, which is like 2,400 euros, silver, 595 euros, and in a bronze package, which is 180 euros. Now I want to stop right here real quick because so you mean to tell me you said a 595 euros for a silver package and I can have a global business, marketing gold and get paid for it? That's exactly what I'm saying to you. 595 euros. You do the exchange rate, maybe something like 637
Right.
one-time payment, and I can have a global business.
Right.
That I know that that package is going to come with some gold and it's going to be tax deductible depending on what country. That's exactly what I'm saying. You mean it now? What do I get with that? What do I get with these business packages? Simple. The business packages allows you to acquire units. What are units? Fitzgerald. Anytime someone purchases gold, purchases business package, purchase the blockchain computer, the blockchain phone, or any number of things that Carrot Bar has through their ecosystem, is assigned a unit value to it. But make no doubt about it, the main thing you want to do is acquire gold. Okay, that's the key. That's the key as far as what we want to understand right here. So you have two teams, a left team and a right team. When you acquire 50 units on one side, 25 units on another side, depending on the package you have, you're going to receive a dual team payout. Now, if you have a VIP package like Prince Dynasty Mir and myself, we both have two VIP packages. Okay. And so if you can have a business account and a personal account, but let me continue. 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side. As a VIP, every time that happens, you are going to receive 80 euros. Happened to me last night. Went upstairs, said something to the niece and nephew, came back. I had 80 euros in my thing. This is called residual income, ladies and gentlemen. This is the power of residual income. I've done it when I was sleeping. I made one time I made something like 340 euros before I finished eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich. My sponsor, Michael Delco, had to let me know it happened. No. So 80 euros, or roughly like close to 90 US dollars. Pretty good, for work for work that someone else did. Okay. If you have a gold package, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side, you're going to get a dual team payout of 60 euros. Okay. Now, what I mean dual team payout, if someone purchases gold, if someone purchases anything that generates units, whether that person's in Ethiopia, Israel, South Africa, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Tanzania, doesn't make a difference. Nigeria, if they decide to go over there and they purchase that for themselves, that's another thing. Key, Prince Amir, they're not doing it for you. We have some great people, but Jonas over in Accra, Ghana, one of our affiliates, Jonas is not purchasing gold for us. He's purchased for him and his family. Mr. Lone Wolf over there in Australia, he's not purchasing for us. He's purchasing to build wealth from him and his family. We have Mr. Olton down in Trinidad. He's not purchasing gold for us. He's purchased for him and his family to build wealth. And because he happens to be in our network, guess what? His purchases help us build wealth. We help him, he helps them. A cycle of life, or a cycle of wealth, as I like to call it. So we go to the silver package, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side. You're going to get a dual team payout of 50 euros. Okay. And a bronze business package, 25 units on one side, 50 units on another side. You're going to get a dual team payout of 40 euros. Yes, you are. Yes, for my mathematicians, economists out there, you're absolutely right. A VIP gets double for what a bronze does for doing the exact same work. Now, why did I say that? Why am I saying, like, for example, you start with a silver packet? Okay, 595 euros. No big deal. I could come to many of you guys' garage right now and find that. I can find enough for the VIP if I look around in your house, as far as enough, so what are you going to do to that bike right there? Man, it's just been on the wall, but I see it collecting spider webs. It's a nice little bike and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I'm going to get to it someday. Well, why don't you just go ahead and sell some of these things and turn it into assets? Okay. I mean, I could easily come to your house and find that, in order to build your business, in order to help you put a business together. So let's just say if you receive a silver packet, medium package, okay, Go up as high as you can. Get the one that's best for your budget. Let's start at a silver. Prince Samir, okay, they have a silver package. They're pushing themselves in position to get paid five times a month. Okay, silver package. You have Carrot Bars has a program called a package bonus, and they also have a program called the reward bonus. Okay, and I'll explain the package bonus first. Let's just say when you first get your package, you have 5 weeks to receive this packaging increase here. For example, you go out and you find 5 silvers within 5 weeks. Carrot Bars is automatically going to promote you to the next package, which is a gold, which about is going to save you 2,400 euros. You're practically are going to get close to what you paid back for your business packet. You have no minimums, no maximum how many people you can register in your business. Your team has no minimums, no maximums how many people they can register. Okay, let's just say you do that in 2 weeks. And so you go out to find 5 silver packets in 2 weeks. Congratulations, you're now gold. And then you go out and find, with the remaining 3 weeks, you go out and find 5 gold people in 3 weeks. Guess what? They just gave you something like a VIP package for free with all the perks going out, and you definitely will get your money back. This thing rewards production. The world pays you for what you do, not what you say.
Right.
It pays you for production. You have to get in the mindset that I produce. Some of you might want to say that word out loud now to yourself. I produce. That's what you're going to be paid for. What you finna do, what you gonna do, what you used to do is no consequence. What are you doing now? Production. It pays you to help your team produce. And so this is how we all build wealth through group economics. I'm probably going to do a live stream today. It's called lesson learned from the ants. And I'll tell you where I got that. I'm a cyclist, and I was on the bike trail today, and I was stopped at one of my rest stops. And while I was catching my breath, I was looking down on the ground, and I saw like this, like a piece of corn or bread looking thing right here. And I saw I observed that there was a whole bunch of ants around it, and they was making a line. They had 2 lines going, and then they surrounded this piece of grain of bread thing, and they were lifting it, taking it back. In other words, they were practicing group economics. Now that would be the equivalent of probably of a skyscraper of money falling all on my head. I can't move it myself. But if I get people to help me with it, we all can eat. We all can build wealth. And and they had one purpose, one goal. They was taking that food back to the hive, and they was all going to be rewarded because they put group economics in. What am I saying right here? You can't build wealth in the world of Carrot Bars without helping other build wealth. Yes, you can go ahead and save your gold. And you can realize the increase of your goal going up. Yes, that's great. But if you want to build residual income in this business, you have got to help other people do it too. You have got to. There is no way around that. So if you're one of those person, I'm going to get mine, and the rest of those get theirs. You are in for a sad mistake. You would be very unprofitable. Unfortunately, I had a teacher, and I respect her dearly. To this very day, I respect her, but I did not, as I got older, I did not respect this statement. What she would tell us, she would say, I got mine, y'all got to get yours. I got mine, you got to get yours. A cousin of mine were talking about that when I went home back to Alabama a couple of weeks, and it was a very cocky, arrogant statement. It's maybe it's like, the statement denotes, I don't care about y'all. Y'all do what you want. I don't care if you graduate or not. You don't want your education. I don't care neither. She was not like that. But she's not like that. But you know what? 17 to 16-year-old kids, we couldn't discern we could discern that. She was trying to use that statement to motivate us, but it was wrong as 2 left shoes. Okay, I got mine. You get yours. Dynas Amir, we got a team. We have residual income. We can't dare take the philosophy, I got mine, you get out there and get yours. For those who want to get yours and what I'm talking about, building wealth and building a residual income and building substantial life-changing wealth through this, we are here to help you do it. My sponsor, Michael Delco, is here to help you do it. Mr. Tyrone Best, who created the Wealth Builders Worldwide, all the way up to Dr. Harold Constantine's site of the founder and CEO of Wealth Builders. Of Carrot Bars. Why? Because you know what? We can't achieve wealth without helping you achieve wealth. Not the way we want. But the residual income that Dynas and I are realizing now, it's the result of other people helping us. Well, there is no superstars in this game. I don't care if you're as powerful as Mr. Ty Best and powerful as Mr. Michael Delco, my sponsor. Both of them men have several thousand people in their organization, but they're humble men. If you're one of those people, you think you're too good to talk to people, or they're not in your class and stuff like that. Do us a favor. Don't become a part. You'll ruin this, because that type of attitude, you'll come in there like almost like that crazy classism system, or that case system that's been around the world for centuries, where someone think because their skin color is darker, their skin color is lighter, they're better than someone, or they came out of certain school and the other person didn't come out of school, they're better. Nobody's better than anyone on God's earth. No, please get that thinking out. But if you have the heart of a servant, like I want to help people, you're going to make a fortune in this thing. I want to help people. Most of us have helped people and not gotten a lot and not gotten anything back. That's wrong. That's wrong. The Bible said that he who waters will be watered. He that refreshes others will be refreshed. You'll find that in the book of Proverbs. Right. He that refreshes others will be refreshed. I have to help Prince Amir be successful. Now, I had a question. I had a statement to me. Fitzgerald, you could be making your own YouTube channel, and you can on there with Dynas. And how many people Dynas got? About 623 person sponsors. Man, you can make your own channel. You can do that too. You can cook your own up and break some bread where you can eat. Yeah, I can. But Dynas's organization is my organization. For me to pull out, for me to say, okay, I ain't gonna do anything for you, Dynas, it hurts me. Why would I work against my self-interest? I can always go out there and sponsor people. But why am I going to help my brother and my friend build a income for him and his family? And why isn't he going to help other people build income for his family? You see, that's what I mean. You got to refresh others. And all Dynas's organization is part of my organization. It's part of Mr. Delco's organization. Many of the people who are affiliates within Dynas's organization, guess what? He's a part of your organization. We all work together. There's not probably any of you, that are within our team, as long as you keep it respectful and cordial, that cannot call us and we won't help you. I'll say that again. There's not anyone listening as far as within this, you decide to become a part of this team that cannot call us that we won't help you. You doubt it? My personal phone number, 1-716-573-6296. My personal cell number. This thing right here, I've had it for several years, not a burner phone. My email address, Fitzgerald Stevens @gmail.com. I see a gentleman by the name of Alex Stevens just got the shirt. Alex, man, we appreciate the support right there. Group economics, giving back and helping other people. Now we're going to help you when you call me and please don't call me if you haven't registered. When you call me, I'm going to show you how to navigate through the site. I'm going to show you, how to how to position your team to win. Prince Dynasty Amir can more to help you with your business package. If you want to know any other information, hey, go ahead and look at go ahead and look at the realmoney.info. If you want to think about it, let's analyze that statement. I agree. I believe in thinking about it. I don't believe in making rash decisions neither. Okay. It's free to join. The product is gold. Product going all over the world. Okay, known all over the world. You have no minimums, no maximums. The country is in 149. The company operates in 149 countries all over the world. Most of this channel, what we speak to right here, the search for Uru, is African centric. So we have affiliates all over Africa. Love it. You know, he's been many times. I've been none. Okay, still have a global organization over there. FedEx delivers your gold to you when you want to order it. You can now. What I mean when you want to order it, Carrot Bars does allow you to save. The save in your storage account, your free storage account, your gold savings account. You can save up to 100 grams of free gold, and then after you decide that, you just go ahead and have it shipped home to you. You know, I have it both. I have gold on my person and I have gold in my gold savings account. Okay. You have no website fees to pay. Do you know how powerful that is? You have a multi-million-dollar software fee that you don't have to a multi-million-dollar software website system that you don't have to pay a dime with. It keeps up all your invoices, all your team building, all your gold savings, all the worth of your thing for free. It's free. You never get a bill of that. That man right there, I could think of two right off the bat. He has search for Uru, dynasamir.com. I promise you he's paying hosting fees for those.
Oh yeah,
probably going to come up with he has multiple business. Let's just say with his clothing line, if he want to denote that, like, well, he has to have one for that, or he can branch it off in windows, but he has to pay for it. That's my point. He has to pay that. They want their money every month.
All right.
They want their money. Now, what if he gets someone out there to do the analytics? And the segmentation and targetization, as far as with the websites, I know how much that's expensive. You're talking to a former software salesman. I know if you want to go into certain markets and you want to penetrate certain markets with native ads and doing analytics, I know how expensive that can be. So this is all free to you. Okay, and then you want to build a team, you can. And let me emphasize this. You don't have to. You don't have to build a team. You don't have to talk to people. You do what you want to. Everything is voluntary. If you want to talk to people and build a team, because Dynasty Amir and I, we want to get the goal. We want to get paid in euros. We want to develop a global team because we're trying to get free financially. Right. We're trying to get free. But if you're in a great position, and you're in different positions, such as one of Mr. Amir's business partner, Mr. Wright, who lives in the United States. He came and got a gold package. So Fitzgerald, I'm going to get a gold package. Listen, I ain't interested in talking to people. Okay, I don't want to do that. I just want to save my gold. That's exactly what he's doing. Still has a huge global team, but that's not his mix. You do what you work this, how it works for you. Multi-level marketing? I don't think so. We don't have any levels. You can get paid in infinity. Referral-based marketing? Yeah. And so you can't even quit Carrot Bars. Prince Amir tried that. He was one of the first people I talked to. I've been going on 6 years myself. He's one of the first people I called. Okay. Prince Amir, I told him about it. He only got in it because of me. Relationship because of me, and that's how it's going to be with many of you. Some people ain't going to move they're going to move just because you said so. If I ask them, they're like, man, I ain't interested in this. You bring that credibility to them, you bring that relationship with them. That's how I got in through Michael Delco. But so when Prince Amir registered him up, and for 3 years. 3 years, he didn't do nothing. Nothing. I called Prince Amir. I said, hey man, we got this Carrot Bar things. You ought to start working your business. You ought to start working the business. Now Fitzgerald, hey, good to talk to you, man. How's Georgia football? That's what we were talking about. And he said, oh, okay, man. Hey Fitzgerald, I wish you well. Now he supported me. He said, I wish you well, but he really supporting himself. Unbeknownst to him, I was still growing his team. I was still growing his team for my friend. And so finally, the story started like this. I drove up to Atlanta. My middle brother lives there, and I make it my business to stop by to see my friend Dynas. Not too far. I go there, stay with him, man. We'll shoot the breeze because we don't see each other as much as we like. And so, and keep in mind, we've been knowing each other 15 years. And so I sat him down at his table and I said, man, what are you not seeing with this? I just had the question with him. I was right there in that office with him. I just said that because, he was giving me all these answers. Yeah, that's cool, like that. But I locked him down. And I locked him down and had me look him and look me in the eye and look him in the eye. He knew I was serious. So what aren't you seeing? You have a platform. You're a businessman. What aren't you seeing? Okay. Well, one thing he wasn't seeing, he had a 6-figure job that was blinded him. I'm cool. Till the 6-figure job evaporated. Okay. Cost of a jelly donut. One of the reasons. But the real reasons why he was going to Africa too much. Somebody didn't really like that. But so I got to talking to him. I said, listen, man, I'll help you. I told him this, and I said this to him. I said, Dynas, listen, your work for Search for Uru is too important for me to pull you off of it. Give me the introduction. Let's partner. I know we can build something great. You know why he didn't want to bring this to y'all? Because he didn't think you would like it. He wasn't sure about this. He didn't think y'all would like to make money or look for other ways to make money. Because you have to get to the real reason what's blocking people off. And it may be silly to you, and it may be insignificant to you, but it's very significant to them. So we have to talk about it. I said, man, I will help you. Go ahead and do what you're doing. You go ahead. Let's get on here. We'll go talk. Let's go ahead and, just go ahead and just give it a try. And then I'll have people call me. That's why you always hear my number instead of Dynas's. We don't give out here as much. You give mine. And so so lo and behold, this thing took off like a flagship. Dynas Amir, because of that decision, has placed that little boy that you saw there in an incredible opportunity, an incredible position. The man has personally sponsored almost 625 people. That's some of the highest numbers in all of referral-based marketing, much less with Carrot Bars. And he'll tell you he don't feel like he's working. He's made his income. I'm not going to tell you. And we're building a team. He's helping change people's lives financially for the better. Now, I'm not going to say, but you can because he made a decision. Right now, I have there's a business partners, and I'm happy to say I have business partners in South Africa, Ghana, Australia, Canada, down in Trinidad, and I'm happy to say, you know what, they would have me come right down there right now. I wouldn't have to pay for a hotel. I wouldn't have to cook and everything like that. You know why they do that? Because I help their family build wealth. I've created relationship with these people all over the world. London. I've created relationship. So let me get something straight. You got two men up here. It's going to help you build wealth. Even if you make more than us, we don't care. It's going to help you build wealth, not charge you a dime for it. You're saving in gold. You got a global business you run from the cell phone. They're going to help you do it. There's a system called Wealth Builder that's going to help you teach you how to do it. We have a training tonight, Sunday night training. Dynas, post to goldrocks.info.
Okay.
And then we can get that up for affiliates only, and they're going to help you, and we're going to help you build and not charge you a dime for it. Now, choice is up to you. However you want to play it, that's cool. If you love what you're doing, we do too. But for some of those who want options, some of those say, yeah, I'm making good money, but I can be making better money if I'm more diversified. Let's rock and roll. I want to make an extra $500 $500 a month or a week. Let's rock and roll. Some of you need to get in there just for your student loan debts. Or we can keep going. We can keep going through the business like we are right now. Football season canceled. 23 million people getting ready to lose their house in foreclosure. That's just United States. Jacob over in Australia, he tells me the same thing happened over in Melbourne. Financial crisis over there in Australia too. More people working, unemployment claims, getting ready to run out. Who knows if there's going to be a second stimulus check?
They're supposed to discuss it tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, you know what they want to discuss? All I know is discuss. I had to be online last night, and I was sitting up there sending my people the car payment. I had a 3 month deferment. 3 months, 90 days went by real fast.
Super fast.
90 days goes by real fast. Now all these moratoriums of these utility companies like, wait a minute, dog. We don't gave y'all 3 months. It said Fitzgerald or rather Prince Amir. It's been hot in Atlanta. I heard you talk about it on the stream yesterday. It said real hot, right? Hot? Prince Amir's been hot in Atlanta?
Yeah, it's been super hot, 90 degrees.
How's that air conditioning? Blowing pretty good?
Oh, ice balls.
Oh man, you had to wear a parking tie?
Snowballs.
You felt good to you. We want our money to feel good like you. We supplied you with a service. We supplied you with water. We supplied you with electricity. We supplied you with that nice car that you're running by, not calling us. We defer. I mean, Prince Amir, you would agree that like we need our money too. We did what we supposed to do. Shouldn't you be paying us? What's wrong with that? You don't got it? Oh, but we're giving you the service. Oh, you figure because we're really wealthy?
Now we don't want our money?
That we don't need our money? See, I'm a businessman. So I have businesses. So if I provide you a service, I want to get paid, wouldn't you?
All right.
Okay. And so when you get ready to go in, ladies and gentlemen, the only question people want to know, do you have the money? Do you not?
All right.
In my closing, Warren Buffett has said that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Mm-hmm. Fitzgerald Stevens says, if you don't make moves will be made on you. Michael Delco says, if you don't come from a wealthy family must come from you. No exceptions. Today, we put before you an opportunity that will change your life. Some of you are going to say, hey, I'm already signed up, Fitzgerald. I'm going to get ready to call you, like Mr. Alex Stevens says.
All right.
He spells his name with a V-E-N-S. I spell mine with a P-H. Okay. Some people say, like, I want to think about it, even after I've been laying out the thing here. Great. Some people say, oh, I'm good. I'll just go ahead and take my chances and go out there because nothing's going to happen to me. Okay. Or people like, I'm not going to make a choice at all. To not make a choice is to make a choice. And then some people are going to take a hold of this in a few months, about 2 or 3 years, they're going to be financially free in their family for the rest of their life. My sponsor, Michael Delco, he was able to retire from a 6-figure mortgage banking job, managing 2 banks in 103 days with this Carrot Bar system off a silver packet. That was almost 60 years ago. He's never punched a clock since. His wife doesn't punch a clock. I'm 3 days older than he is because he made a choice to do something. Was 50 years old and never heard that gold is money, just like I was 50 years old and never heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, the choice is up to you. You could either be a part of the game, not knowing the game is even played, or just be a spectator of the game. No way better. But only those who are a part of the game enjoy the winning circle. The rest of them, they just talk about what they should have did. I should have got in that business, Carrot Bar business, for 4 years ago. Fitzgerald Dynasty telling me, man, this thing's going. I should have do it. I could have. I could have did that. I should have bought Google stock when it first came out. I wished I would have gotten neck fixed. Somebody told me that. I wished I would have got Bitcoin when it came out. I wished I would have took advantage of that. No, the wealthy and the successful, they take advantages of opportunities. The poor, they let opportunity consistently pass them by. You decide what you want. We're here to help you either way. Much respect to you either way. But when no one changes your life but you, and no one holds you back in life but you. If you want to soar, you fly. But please don't get up there and talk about how the white man is holding you down and the black woman won't support you and the diaspora should come over here and get you out of this land. And please don't do that. Excuses only sound good to you, not to the people who don't want to hear them. They deal with results. Prince Amir, man, I love you, brother. Don't forget the Sunday night training is on tonight. I will share that on Team Amir, the WhatsApp and the WhatsApp channel, and let's go ahead and go forth. And congratulations on your team. I saw that you added like 7 people Friday because we take Saturdays off, and so believe me, man, there are many people out there who are seeing what this thing can do, and and just many people out there saying, like God showed me something. And they're trusting you enough to come in. I certainly trust and love you, brother. You take care of yourself.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let me move my little camera rig situation over a little bit. All right, there we go. Well, let me just shift this over. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, family. Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Again, affiliate link is in the chat room. Affiliate link is in the chat room. Click on the affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate, and we will get back to you and get you up and running. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, search for Huru. Peace.